Yo, 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 what's up? I ain't never done this before, but every time I go through my videos to edit them, I always like give myself feedback. So I thought I'd listen to them on camera and give you guys the feedback that I give myself, just so you guys know what I'm kind of looking for. I'll be kicking myself a whole bunch when I get off the phone, like, dang, I should have said this, or dang, I should have said that. I didn't get a lot of phone calls today just because I started late and it's getting late, so I wasn't trying to blow people up at 9 o'clock. I got a lot of East Coast numbers right now, so I'm gonna take a look at these and you know send me all the feedback you got. I'm gonna give you the feedback that I give myself, and let's do some work. All right, so I'm just gonna go through. I got like 8 videos. I want to say one or two of them are very short, 2 minute conversations, but let's see what we got. Please leave your message for 8. No answer. Welcome to the USA. Another no answer. Let's fast forward. Let's see if we talking. This is Melinda. Another voicemail. Y'all think I'm playing? I get way more voicemails than answers. Way more. This one look like a voicemail too. Please leave your message. Yep. Sean Nosey. Another voicemail. To Verizon Wireless. Another voicemail. Another voicemail. I was just wanted to let you know the property on Curtis Street was going into foreclosure, and the date's January 23rd. Were you aware of that? The property on. So let me just start by saying this call was different. I have no idea who answered the phone. I should have asked who I was speaking to. She's in connection with the owner somehow, somewhere. The owner's 88 years old, but they were hinting that they're still alive and that they're going to give my number to them and have them call me. That never works. When people ask you for your number, they're going to write it down and throw it away. And that's what they're going to do. They say they're going to give it to their, whoever it is, and they're going to call you, but that's never the case. Address? 32 in Chattanooga. It's going into foreclosure, and the trustee sale date is January 23rd. And what you say your name was again? My name is Johnny Stewart. Joh. So she's asking for my information, but she's really not telling me anything about the property, or she was a tough one. A lot of people, when you ask, they'll tell you everything you know, everything they know. But she wasn't trying to tell me anything. NNY STEWART. And who are you with? I work for myself. I work for my own company. I don't, work for the big dogs or anything like that. I get that asked a lot. Like, who do you work for? Who do you work with? And I don't know how to go about it. I think saying that I work for myself in my own business is the best way, because it comes across like I'm not just a regular cold caller who calls all day. So I think I'm going to stick with that, but I'm open to any suggestions. When people ask, who are you with, or who do you work for, what should you say, what should you do, I kind of just say the truth, like, hey, I work for myself. I don't, work for the big dogs or anything. I do this solo, so that's kind of my path I go with. So then how did you know about this, or why are you calling about this? So all of this is public knowledge, it's public record, and so when notices get sent out, I get them as well. I have it routed and set up like that. The reason why I'm calling is my mom went through the same thing years ago, so I reach out to people in a similar situation. And so my mother has rented her whole life, to be honest. I say that to kind of create a little barrier between me and whoever I'm calling. Like, hey, I've been through this myself as well. So it kind of creates that rapport just off the bat. Like, oh, this person knows what I'm going through. So that's why I say that. My mom never went through that, but I use that to kind of soften up these people on the phone. Try to give them options so they can save their house or if all else fails, then I would like to buy their house from them. Usually, and I've changed my approach because I feel like I've missed out on opportunities that I could have had because I wasn't telling people that I can buy your house as well. So I start to throw that in now because I feel like I missed, chances where I could have slid that in there and didn't. So I kind of updated the way I speak now to let you know, like, hey, I want to keep you in the house, but if all else fails, I'll buy your house from you.
Okay, so you purchase.
Yeah. But first and foremost, if you want to stay in the house, then I have some options to help you stay in the house. I want to, build that rapport, build that trust level between me and them. Like, hey, I'm not just trying to kick you out your house and buy it like everybody else. I'll help you stay in it. But if all else fails, then I'll buy the house from you. So I'm trying to create a level of, kind of respect between the two of us. Whereas I'm not just trying to bum rush you out your house so I can have it for a low price.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Yeah. Is that your father or something? I was trying to dig when I asked that, like, is that your father? She was like, no, and she didn't tell me who it was, how they're related at all. It was an older man, and she sounded like she was, in her 30s and her 40s. So I don't know the relationship, but she obviously has contact with him. Okay. Is there a number that I can reach out to him, or can I go through you, or how do we want to do this? I just want to make sure that you guys don't lose the house for nothing. So I tried to get his contact information. She was not going. I also asked if I could go through her so I could stay in the loop so I could know what's going on, and this was her response.
I'll give him your number. What's your number?
774 219. Now, no problem. I appreciate that. But in my experience, they never call me back. So in about a week, if I don't hear anything, do you mind if I call you? Gotta get permission because you don't want to just be blowing up somebody who doesn't want to be blown up. So, she wouldn't give me their number, so I asked if I could, give her a call. And
no.
Okay.
They'll handle it. Thank you.
Sounds good. And the old, he'll handle it. Odds are you won't handle it or you won't take care of it. Sometimes people in this situation need a little nudge on the booty, and I'm that nudge on the booty to get you to be like, okay, yeah, this is real. I need to find out what's going on, what to do, and having somebody to talk to who knows the industry is helpful for a lot of people. So I got that call. I mean, there's a couple of things I wish I would have done. I wish I would have got her name. Because I have no idea who she was. I dug for everything I could dig for, and she really didn't want me on the phone, so I tried to make this conversation quick. But all in all, I'll give this a C. A C. I could have done a few more things, but any call's a good call, man. So let's keep on chugging. Property on Howe Drive is scheduled for a trustee sale on February 7th. Were you guys aware of that?
Yes, we are, and we are trying to stop it.
Okay, are you guys doing a loan modification?
Yeah.
So whenever people whenever people say that we're trying to handle it, I like to throw out the loan modification offer it because that's what everybody does and that's what everybody expects to happen. So I throw that out like, hey, you're doing a loan modification. And usually that sparks a conversation. Okay, awesome. I have a couple options if that doesn't work, just to keep you guys in the house.
I will keep you.
Again, this lady did not want me on the phone. I'm going to rewind just because I started talking as soon as she did. I'm going to rewind, and she didn't want me on the phone. She didn't want to talk about this. She didn't want to do anything, so she was kind of rushing me off the phone. So I played into that a little bit. Okay, awesome. I have a couple options if that doesn't work, just to keep you guys in the house.
I will keep you. If it does not go through, we'll let somebody know.
All right, sounds good. Do you mind if I follow up like in a week and just make sure they're taking care of you? Always ask to follow up because if I would have just said okay and hung up, I would have never heard from her again, ever. And even me asking to follow up, she'll never call me. She will never call me. But I'm going to give her a call in a week and check on this because I got her permission to.
How about the 16th or 17th?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. And she was rushing me off the phone. She didn't want me on there. So as soon as I got that okay to call back, okay, thank you, click. Simple as that. And those were, I called about 20 people. Those were the two conversations I had. Everyone else, I got voicemails. Everybody I just get voicemails for, I send them a text. I got a couple of text responses. Most of them are saying, hey, fuck you, get out of here, blah, 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 blah. But, my information's out there. So I'm probably going to do this a little more. I like doing this because it helps me go through and actually decipher what I can do better and what I need to do and what I need to implement in my business. So I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. And, rock along with me on this ride. We're going to learn and figure this game out together. And I'm willing to record my journey so I can help whoever. And I looked for videos like this all the time. I found a lot of great videos. Shout out to Pace Morby, Brent Daniels, Jamil Damji, Jerry Norton, Max Maxwell. Shout out all these big gurus because they're the reason why I took the leap of faith and started dialing the phone and started talking to people. So I plan on changing my entire life because of their influence, and I appreciate that. So again, I'm going to take you along on my journey, and if you guys, have any questions, feel free to reach out to me because I would love to talk to you guys, and I would love to connect with people who enjoy doing this as well. So I'll see y'all on the next one.